Before this video, I just wanted to say that while NeoRain is a very, very accurate emulator, I had to go down to the settings and reduce the load animation down to 1 times and disable speed hacks, so that way it's the most authentic gameplay possible. For this video, I'm mainly going to talk about the differences between the arcade and Neo Geo CD versions. I'm going to section it off to 3 different sections. First one being the intro. That's a pretty impactful thing, especially if you're doing full game runs. Second is the loading times that the Neo Geo CD creates. And the third one being just miscellaneous, like just other stuff that's I think is pretty useful. So first we're going to start out with the intro screen, or the intro cutscene. So with the arcade, there's like all these like jarbled bright green mess, and then it just starts up because it loads from a cartridge. But since the Neo Geo CD is obviously a CD based system, it doesn't load as fast, as you can see. So yeah, this loading screen, I've counted, takes around 35 seconds. So yeah, that's another reason why you shouldn't do a full game run. The next thing I will discuss about is, like, when you select a course, it also has to go, like the Neo Geo CD version also has to go into a loading screen, while the arcade version just shoots right into the course, which is of course into the arcade's favor. But the Neo Geo CD version, especially in Grand Slam mode, is gonna bring it back later. Just you wait. So next up, we're going to look at the loading times from hole to hole. So now this is where the Neo Geo CD brings it in, because the arcade version you're forced to watch around 2 or 3 cutscenes, but then in the Neo Geo CD version you can skip all of those. So yeah, as you see on the screen, I had the arcade version, the Neo Geo CD version, the normal mode, and then the Grand Slam mode, which is like the best for speedrunning. I swear it was pretty much made for it. Alright, so this is going to be the miscellaneous info section of the video. First thing I want to mention is that the Grand Slam version of the Neo Geo CD doesn't have the challenges that you would get sometimes on par 5s or par 3s. It just doesn't have those, so that's a pretty big plus. And the other thing is that on Neo Geo CD, there's no point in making a profile, and I'll explain why. So the reason why I think that there's no point in making your own profile in this is because for Scotland, one of the individual level runs is playing Scotland, and obviously you want to play that as fast as possible, so you're going to want to play Grand Slam mode. But however, if you choose a profile in Grand Slam mode, it won't allow you because you had to win first in all of the cups in order to get into Grand Slam mode. But however, I'm not sure whether this is a bug or not, but if you just choose Visitor 1 or Visitor 2, which you most likely will pick Visitor 1, there's a bug where it just lets you play Scotland anyways, even if you chose a Visitor in Grand Slam mode. So I'm not sure whether that was intentional or not, but yeah. One last thing before I end the video is that for some reason in Grand Slam mode, if you get a chip in, like an eagle or an albatross or a hole-in-one, it still forces you to watch the cutscene, but you can still skip the cutscene after that, but it forces you to watch like the ball spinning in the hole. So yeah, that was just something I wanted to mention. Alright, so I heavily thank you for watching through the whole thing, because I really hope that this is helpful information to at least somebody out there. So I actually did put a decent amount of work in this, so yeah, you can subscribe and like if you want, but you don't have to. I'm not making you. So yeah, see ya.